lobby, and after that, it's pretty much plain sailing. There's 9 people currently in the lobby, which kind of worries me because it's 6 minutes. Alright. We are literally just waiting for the official ping to go out, and once that happens, I can proudly say that I'm back. There we go! Ping's gone out! The ping has gone out! Ping has gone out! We are officially live, ready, and direct. However, we are not in a party, which is a bit annoying, so bash. Let me close party real quick. Yeah, Matt. Cameron, Pheasants, get in a party. There you go. You won't actually be joining, but there we go. Now, party audio, so you lot can't hear me in game chat. Bit embarrassing, but you know, it is what it is. We're all here. We're back, everyone, and I can gladly say that I'm back. Exams are over. Jesus season now over, so I'm back to commentating it as I was before. I'm very, very happy to be back here in Formula V in Division 3 to start off. I will probably be doing Division 1 on Saturday as well. Actually, I might not be because I might be out. But bearing in mind, I do have a 9-week-long summer as well, so sometimes I will miss the odd event. But this will probably be my last time commentating on this league in the F1 2021 game, unless there is something on next week. If there's a Division 1 race next week, I will be commentating that. Got it, right. Abu Dhabi. I will be commentating Abu Dhabi the season finale. Please comment on Friday for FRT Cup. I probably could. I'll see that. Depending on what's happening. Welcome everyone. Hope you guys had a good Thursday. I most certainly have. My summer has now officially started, and to all of those who have just finished their GCSE all A-level exams, basically, they're now finished. Well done to all of you. You guys have worked extremely hard. I've worked extremely hard myself, and you will see the results that you deserve in August. But for now, we're going to focus on what's at hand, and it's Formula V Division 3 here at Brazil with a short qualifying and 36 laps await us here, as half the grid basically haven't shown up yet, which kind of worries me because we have 3 minutes until we're supposed to ready up. So we need to, you know. But you know. I don't know if you lot can hear me. If you can, yeah, I think you can hear me. Hang on. If you can't hear me, then that would be a bit of an annoying thing, but I think you can. So, yeah, you can hear me. Cool. I've just had to check the old thingamajiggy. So 11 people out of how many have checked in? 16. Beautiful. 16 have checked in. So all I'm saying is a little bit of like discombobulation going on here, because a fair few of these guys haven't joined. Who have we got? Ben hasn't joined. Nope. The Monster's in. David Laguna's in. STE is in. Cluden not in. Verify's in. Siev is not in. Leopardom's in. No, he's not. Not in. Nova not in. Nova's in. Sorry. TTV Snipes is in. Jammy is in. Schuskra is in. Suzuki's now in. Hooper's in. And Twiggy's in. Okay, so we're missing 4. Okay. I want 16, please. I want numbers to be high. Preferably. Almighty Twigs has returned. He's returned to the driving grid. I actually was meant to be driving today, but Formula V were in urgent need of comms. So I decided to subside from racing today. And you know what? I will give way from racing, and I will return to the job that I'm actually quite good at, of being in a commentary role. Leopard Dom has now just joined. He's picked this car. 2 of these guys haven't picked cars yet, but there is still 13 of us in the lobby, just including myself. Well, Jamie's in, so I don't know what Phil's waffling on about. Sheesh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? We have 5 viewers, but 5 viewers more than enough to satisfy me. At the minute, I don't really care what the viewer count is, to be honest, because viewers don't define your streaming capabilities. So, well, we don't know if he's returned to racing or not. Actually, no one knows. Phil's readied up, so I think the signal is to ready up. Well, Grak is joining. Siev has not joined. It's the free agents who haven't joined. That's who it is. But I think we've been told to ready up. We've been told to ready up, I'm assuming. So we're going to get going, everyone. For my first race back. And actually, if you remember, last season was quite an iconic race for me in Brazil. It got me noticed by quite a few people. So hopefully we're going to do that again here with some good Brazilian comms. That's what we need. The only almighty guy I know is Phil. You mean Siski? Yeah, you better mean me. Or else I'll leave comms right now. And you won't have a commentator. LOL. Siski only go. Yes, sir. That's what we do. I could have been doing a lot of things right now. That's what I'm saying. I could have been doing a lot of things right now. For some reason, I really can't hear game sound. That's why I turned game sound off. That just... Do you know what? That was what making it so quiet. The fact I had game sound off. Because I was so annoyed at that bloody game sound. And I know why. It's because I was engineering wrong. But here we go, everyone. It's I don't know if this is going to be a tight grid or not. It may be, may not be. We will see. But it's a short quali. Thank the Lord. I cannot be bothered to qualify, go over a full quali because that would just be terrible. But it's only 20 minutes of my life that I have to endure through this. You got conspiracy theories from that race, actually, Ron. That's what you got. So that's all I'm saying. Is Yuri Vips the GOAT? No, he's not the GOAT. He's far from. When he was a driver, he certainly had potential. But obviously, with the whole incident that's happened, so he's not really anymore. I think everyone's opinions have been very much swifted on him. First person out on track will be Snipes, the man who's technically pole, but not for too long. Unless he actually does do a good lap and secures it on pole. Obviously wearing that white Red Bull livery. And also, we're going to be doing Judge the livery. In my opinion, I'm going to see what the best livery is at the minute. So Verify's coming out in that all black and red livery, which kind of does suit Verify. Stereotypically have Verify as a black and red sort of guy at the minute. There's another guy coming out who's Dave. Is it David? I'm not sure if it's David. To be honest, I don't know who it is. Jamie's coming out. Suzuki is the man who's out. Devin Butler, I believe that is. I don't know who that is. Is that Nova? It is Nova. Nova's got a very nice livery. I do like that a lot, actually. Who else? Jamie with the ice cool. I think that's a Finnish livery to represent Finland. I'm not 100% sure though. It probably is because it's the Finnish colours. There is a car right ahead of him that is of Snipes is going to be the first person to set a lap, but we will just check out all the liveries first. It's Schuskra who's there. Hooper has got a nice livery himself. I like that livery, actually. My favourite currently... Oh, Phil. Phil's repping, I believe that's the Portugal colours. If I'm wrong by quite some margin. But I think Bufferina Phil is currently... He's behind Lepo Dom. However, there is a wild Verify on a lap behind him. So we'll see. 16-1 in the first sector for Verify. Nova is starting his lap. Twiggy is on an out lap. That is a very nice livery. If we can get a full view on it, that would be very nice. As it glistens through this twisty-turny section. of Interlagos. So look at that, and car number 12, Twiggy, with a very nice livery. Obviously return to the track for him. Hopefully he can get signed next season to a team of some sort. As TTV Snipes in the second sector. It's a 51.6 in the second sector. So now we're going to go to the end of the lap now. It's a long straight to the end, and if you get it wrong, you've done a jetpack bar. And that is where the jetpack bar incident happened, and he's been a meme ever since. TTV Snipes, a 1:08.3 to start us off. With the initial timings, he's going to be verified behind him to go P1 with a 1:07.5. It's a good time from verified. As now we go to, I believe, that is Buffering and Phil is starting his lap along with Lefo Dom. So up next, it might be Nova. Nova is the next person to set a lap. He's at a 51.0 in the first sector. But now, as we go now to the end of the lap, it's going to be a good time here, I think, from Nova. We'll see what time he can execute. It's a 1:07.6. 1/10 behind Verify. He slots into P2, an all-black livery now. Is Shuskra. Obviously a Division 1 driver with a 1:07.4 for Shuskra. Currently an AlphaTauri driver, and he's obviously got the highest expectations of anyone on the grid. I believe the next person is Hooper, but Hooper's on the mediums trying to set a time here, but he isn't invalidated this time. Jammy's left the session because of Wi-Fi problems. So we're not sure if we'll see him back or not. We'll see. Obviously, you know, Wi-Fi problems a little bit annoying. But anyways, Leopardon's retires. Sorry, I'm very tired. I've had a nap. Leopardon's retired from the session. I honestly don't know what's happened there, but he has retired from the session. Buffering the Phil, however, obviously one of the GOATs of Formula V, goes P3 with a 1:05.583. 500 slower than Verify above him. Twiggy is on a lap as well, 68 in the first sector for him. Hooper's also on a lap. We're going to go, I think we're going to go on board with him actually. But currently Shuskra is your man on pole. Not by much, but he is. But there's Hooper now. He's going to go through the last corner. As we now go down the long straight. I think Schuster's gone to set another time, has he? No, he hasn't. He's going to go again, however. Hooper on the mediums. It's going to be a 1:09.6, the slowest off the bunch by quite some margin. So I'd switch on to the soft. Suzuki has invalidated, more than likely at turn 2. I actually was doing time trial laps before this, and I invalidated at turn 2 about 100 bloody times. It was very annoying, as you can see. STE, I'm just going to call him STE. Haven't seen much of him. I actually haven't seen any of him. So much is actually an overstatement. I have not seen any of this guy. I think he's a free agent. And actually, he was rocking the same livery as I was. So I'm glad that actually he wasn't in this. He's got no front wing. So first impressions are pretty poor. However, Schuskra has decided the grass is the best route to go. And he's almost gone into Hooper. And he's almost going to go into Twiggy as well, as I don't believe any of these guys are on laps. There's now the painful part of watching these guys go into the pit lane. But yeah, 11 minutes left. We're kind of just waiting at the minute. I might have to go get myself a glass of water because in the race I will probably be sprinting. Not sure though. But yeah. Let me go grab myself a glass of water. Because Nova's on an outlap, I'm going to go on board with Nova just so you see some action. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll try to be back as quick as possible, okay? So I'll literally be a minute or two. Oh my lord, I'm sorry. About that, everyone. We haven't had a chance to see Nova's lap at all. I'm very sorry about that disorganisation from myself. I kind of got called into this job very late, or I called myself into the job very late. As Nova now going to come across the line. My headset's glitched and he goes pole with a 107.4 for Nova. Oh, needed that. As STE is now on the lap. Bad. 16.7 in the first sector for him. So I won't be talking much during this lap. Sorry about that, everyone. As STE now is going to come across the line for his first lap of the day. A 107.4 goes P3. Good time from him. The monster now is on an invalidated lap on his out lap. So here we go. Stay hydrated. As we know the monster is an absolute menace in qualifying. If you know from other leagues and this league as well. The monster is an absolute menace in qualifying. So we'll see if he can set up to that name again. Or if I'm just giving a commentator's curse, he's going to crash out spinning everywhere. As the car's going slowly, that's STE. And the monster has slowed down on his lap, aborted his lap. I believe for that slowing car. That's pretty odd. With 7.5 minutes to go. These 18 minutes have felt dragged. We're over halfway there. Right, yeah, we're going to go on board, not on board. We're going to ride with the monster for this lap again. As XCE is also going on a lap. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happened to my PlayStation, I'm sorry. But, the monster. I don't know how the monster's got invalidating here, but his quali pace is seeming to be impeccable at the minute. And now we go through to the end of Sector 2. It's a 50.8. Purple Sector 2, apparently. Unfortunately, the game, however, does give people false hope, including myself. So we'll see if it's actually true or not. As the monster now, he's going to come through technically the final corner here at Interlagos. So what will his time be? A 107.4 is P2 by 4 thousandths. Lovely drink. I know you guys love the sound effects, as some would say. Valtteri Phil's going out for an out lap. Obviously, he is repping those Portugal colours. I believe now. I do believe it's the Portugal colours. I'm fairly certain. And if I'm wrong, then my goodness, I'm wrong by miles. But Phil is Portuguese, so that's what I got to say about that, really. But as we watch him now going through this long lap, well, not long, but short lap of Interlagos, we're going now through the first sector, 16.6. He's a tenth up on his original time. Yeah, Portugal colours confirmed. Cool. Cool, cool. He made it longer. Oh! See, I haven't seen him in Div 3, that's why. There's Phil now. He's going to go to the end of his lap. Nova is about to start his lap once again. Bufferino, can he improve on his time? It's a 1:07.5. Goes P5. It's a good time from Phil. Man on provisional pole though. It's a 10th up on his time. Oh, you could be waffling. Okay, well I like the element of doubt, but I'm going to go that he is the Portugal colours. That's what I'm going to go with. Oh, okay. What is Nova's time going to be looking like in the second sector? He's 2.5 tenths up. This could be a staggering lap here from Nova. As he now goes through the final corner, it's Nova with a 1:07.1. The bar's been set, but look who's joined. He cannot set a lap. Shoescra. Can he get anywhere near the 1:07.1? 1:07.2. It is for him. David Laguna hasn't set a time yet. But in a minute, it's looking like a very bad time. I think he'll be going again. So 1:13. He's in AI mode, that's what he's in. He's in AI mode. Whoa, Hooper. Is that Nova? Is that Nova going slowly? Ah, it needs to happen actually. That means it needs to happen today. The Monster's on one more lap. ST's not going to be on one more lap. They are Portugal colours. I think we've just got it confirmed. Apparently I need to invite Grak. Do I need to invite Grak? Ah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Da 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 da. I need to do it quickly as well. Ah. Where is he? Grak, appear online. Grak! Oh my goodness me. Why do I have to search for his name? He's not online, the little moron. What's he doing? Oh, I can't even search it for his name. I can't bother to do it. I genuinely can't be bothered to do it. The monster's pulled out of his lap. He's invalidated. Oh, Grak's right. Cool. Oh, he changed his name. He calls Grak. Nice. Rick's on that lap to confirm the setup. Can't set a lap though. Nova's spun. Monster's not invalidated. XTE is improving. And I'm not sure it will be enough to get out ahead of the monster, but he has pulled out of his lap. As these guys have to go for one more lap, it's all or nothing. Verify may not even make it to the flag at this rate. As a lot of these guys are on laps. Rick has to come to the pits, however. And Grak has to get out pretty quickly. Suzuki's going to retire from the session on track. Any of these guys on laps. The Monster's on laps. XT is now going off a lap. Sorry. Phil has not improved in the first sector. Rick is retired from the session because of him confirming his setup. With only 6 seconds to go. All of these guys are finishing, so at the minute, it is looking like Nova is going to be on pole position here for your Brazilian Grand Prix. However, the monster is 2/10 up on his time. Will he be able to snitch pole position? No, he won't. He gets on the front row with the exact same time. With the exact same time, the monster and Nova share the front row. The exact same time. As Bufferino Phil goes P3, Schuster's been dropped down to P4. Can STE improve at all? On his time, he's the last person to finish. It's a 107.4. It's 400s he's improved by, and it's not going to change his final position. Hooper is on the mediums. He's in the top 10, so this is the tyres he will be starting on, as he has finished on the mediums. So Hooper's going for a different strategy to everyone else, apart from if you're outside the top 10. But with the exact same time. But you can see top 2 times are equal. Bufferino Phil 10th down with Schuster not far behind. It's XTE, Verify, Suzuki, Snipes, Twiggy and Hooper make up your top 10. David Laguna, Grack, Leopardon, Jammy and Rick. I'm not sure Jammy's going to be coming back. But those five, are all going to be there raging to get ahead of all these guys. But here we go. It's time for the race, everyone. 36 laps here at Brazil. Now, if you remember, lap 1 in Division 1 actually got me scouted. You can hear me. And now my controls are disconnected. That's lovely, but it says I'm charging it, and I've got 1 bar of charge. So, my PlayStation is playing tricks on me. Apparently it rains half an hour through the race. Apparently, I've been told. That's what I've been told. But welcome everyone in your masses. It is time for the race. If you've just joined the stream, you've joined at the right time, folks. Because it is now time to get this bad boy underway. With 8 of you guys now in the stream. I don't really care how many of you guys are in the stream. As long as there is more than 1 person. That is all that can satisfy me, really. Because I do like doing comms, no matter who to. But as we go now for the formation lap here of the Brazilian Grand Prix, Nova is going to lead us away. Is Jammy racing? That's the only question. People's lips. No, he's not racing. Jammy is not racing. He's in AI mode. But as you can see, a lot of these guys, I'm going to particularly look at Grack and Rick. Obviously, title rivals currently in Division 1. So, it is really going to be a sort of an indication for these two of who is faster. Rick's got more of a job to do. He's got to overtake these cars. Grack is in P12. So he's got slightly less of a job to do, but Rick is literally at the back. A last to first challenge will be playing upon his mind at the minutes. But Nova obviously is on pole on the softs. All of the top 10, apart from Hooper, are on softs, as that is Twiggy, who has taken out Hooper and himself in the process. He's now going to go to the back of the grid, but Hooper, David Laguna and Grack have been disqualified from the session because of a collision. But Twiggy, will we see any more spins from him today? Obviously, I'm not gonna give I'm gonna give context, because Twiggy has been known for spinning, known for crashes in his driving career, notoriously. Will it happen again today? Who knows? Who knows? He crashed in qualifying as well, so we'll see. He is the last person to get into his grid spot. Nova wants to get it away. The top 4 already want to get it away. XT is a little bit far behind. Verify, Suzuki, Snipes, Twiggy, Twiggy's very far behind. You need to move on. You need to get moving, because that is against the rules, I believe. So, I know a penalty won't happen, but I think maybe a blacklist, I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, but Twiggy is a lot farther behind than he should be. So, I don't know. We'll see. I know Twiggy's notoriously good for his starts, and especially on warm tyres. He'll be very good on his start as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the telemetry, turn off the lap data, and then we're just going to do that. And then we'll wait for the 5 red lights. I'm about to stand up because his lap 1 comes for the Brazilian Grand Prix. As we wait for the lights to change colour, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing, go, go, go. Nova gets a good start off the line, but it actually Schumacher gets an amazing launch as well, with Phil potentially going to go down the inside into turn 1. Nova and Phil going to go side by side. They all go through. There's a clump of 4 or 5 there. Down the back, there's a spinner at the back, who I believe is Hooper. There's also a spinner of, I believe, that's the Monster. The Monster's out on lap 1. And Grack and Hooper have also spun. It's a VSC because the Monster has crashed lap 1. So no full safety car, but it is a virtual. Obviously, I don't know if Hooper does have damage. I believe he does to that stricken car. Yes, he does. Does Grack have damage? I don't believe he does. No, he does not. To his car. Rick's already up to P10. He's made up 5 positions already off the start. Speaking of position changes, we will look at position changes now. Twiggy up 4 positions off the start. I told you he was good off the start. Lepodom up 4. Rick up 5. The Monster down 13. He's out of the race on lap 1. And the first retiree of the race, here arguably off this endurance. But yeah, as we wait for the safety car to end, the telemetry is enabled. I'm just waiting for them really to enable their ERS at the minute. As soon as they enable their ERS, that's when I kind of know that they're going. But a few of these guys are pitting. So Suzuki, David Laguna, and Lepodom are all pitting. Lepodom gets a 5-second penalty. And now we are going once again. We are racing here in Brazil. Technically, this is the first lap of comms, but it's the first lap of pure racing. As now Twiggy is right up the bum of XTE. As now we go down the inside, potentially into turn 4. Twiggy sends it up the inside. Twiggy's already got the 3-second penalty, but multiple warnings. Oh, and they've gone together. And I told you. What did I say about the Twiggy curse? It's still with him, among him. Always in his shadow, it seems. But Twiggy has fallen. And Rick has lost his front wing. It's absolute carnage here in Division 3. The championship leader of Division 1 has lost his front wing. As Verify says to pass us out with a 1:10.9. As now we look at these 2 as well, but Rick has got to come in to the pits, depending on if he's retiring or not. I don't think he's going to retire. It's not like Rick to retire, no it's not. But Grack's up to P5, he's got 2 AI cars I believe behind him, he does. So Grack's going to make quick work of them, and he's going to move on to the next car ahead. But obviously, you can see these 2, the front runners, are going side by side here. Going through now the second sector. Bufferino Phil has the inside line. Lepodom's at the centre, but Bufferino Phil sends it up the inside. Going into this right-hander, it's another VSC, and Phil is ahead. It is absolutely carnage. Has Lepo. Oh, David Laguna's out. It is absolute carnage. What has happened there? It's a full safety car. Rick's behind the safety car in the pits. But on lap 3, oh my word, it's absolutely... I have no idea. What's just happened? But it's a safety car on lap 4. But lap 4 of 36, but only 9 people racing, and 2 of these guys are AI, so technically only 7 people racing. It's going to be a long race, I think. I think it is going to be a very, very long race. Schuster's left. They're all leaving the session, to be honest. But you know, give me a second. I am just gonna go a little bit quiet. I'm gonna mute my mic for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. Just give me a few seconds. Hello everyone, I'm back. But yeah, we're just waiting for people basically to drive around, basically. But we are just waiting basically. Right. Verify's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Nova. What's happened there? I ain't got a clue. I'm just waiting for the safety car restart, to be honest. Because other than that, I can't really do anything. I can just go, oh, it's foolish. Safety car's not in this lap. This game is a terrible game. Codemasters, I'll pre-order Championship Edition. If you don't, okay, I messed up the line. But I said if you don't start this lap, then I'll order Championship Edition. We would have seen if they would have done it for the money or not. Rick's got rear wing damage. Damn. I appreciate you being in the stream though. We are waiting though for Phil to get this restart started. He's gone. He's legged it. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's legged it. He is 4 tenths ahead, but Nova has absolutely leaked Verify, and Grack is a long way behind as well, as Phil leads us into turn 1, quite clear ahead of Nova and Grack behind. XTE has made the move on Snipes and Jammy's AI. Rick is now urging to get past these guys as well, as he's really just pushing Jammy's AI, and now he's going to get the move done, as now Nova and Bufferino Field are going to go side by side once again. We've seen these guys go side by side just before the safety car, but now Phil has kept the position. Nova's going to go down the inside. Potentially, it's a very tight gap. Phil's going to lead the space, however, and Nova maybe going to exploit it. No, he won't. He's going to have to stay quiet just a little bit longer. He's urging to get past, but Grack behind as well. You know he's a very fast driver, and he should be able to get the move done, potentially, on these guys, if he doesn't make a mistake. But with Rick also behind, an XCE, it's going to be a long time for these guys. Verifies that's a pit, I think, because of damage limitations. However, the man you've all got eyes on at the minute, I believe, is Grack. Grack is the man in pole position to really exploit out of this race, as he's on those mediums. He's got the tyre longevity and could potentially go to the end. Well, not the end. Well, Rick says fastest lap with a 1:10.5. Let me just check the fastest laps of everyone really quickly. It's on the other one, that's fine. You can see 0.3 of a second between Grack and Rick's fastest lap times. I will be comparing these two a lot today, because obviously I'm going to give myself the hype before the Division 1 race. However, Rick is going to go down the inside of XCE, and he has made the move stick. It is a beautiful move from the Belgium driver. What a move. This shows why he's a championship leader, can really go for a gap that comes out of nowhere and exploits the opportunity that comes about him. That is an excellent move from Rick, and now he's got his championship rival in his sights here at Interlagos lap 7 of 36. It's a long race to go. There is still a lot of time to be lost and gained. Phil almost out of a second of Nova. Nova's using basically all of his ERS here. Rick has got a 3-second penalty, multiple warnings! And that has happened as all of that praise has just come in. Rick has his moments. As now Grack, his championship rival, going to go to the inside here of Nova. Has to pull out, almost spins. That's very, very close there between Grack and Nova. I think he actually saw it coming, but actually it just happened as Rick gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and Rick has retired from the session. So with only 6 people racing, basically, it's going to be a very long race, but there should be some battles, hopefully. There should be some battles anyways. As Verify with a 109.6, sets the fastest lap of the race. As Nova now, he's going to go exceeding track limits. Grack, however, is going to look for the move. Meanwhile, wasn't really drivable. It's not good. And you can't repair rear wing damage, which isn't great. It's now Grack. Is going to go down this long left-handed section. He's going to have the aid of DRS to potentially get past Nova here. Will Nova actually he get past before the DRS line? Yes, he will. So actually, it might be Nova who gets the DRS. It is. He's going to use the ERS to his advantage here. So actually, Nova's played that extraordinarily well. And XTE is going to go down the main straight like a thunderbolt and goes around the outside of both of them. It's 3 wide. And now Nova is going to keep the move sticking. And now XTE, he's potentially going to go for the move. He hasn't, but he's still got the move. Came in like a thunderbolt. And now he's going to go for the move on Nova. As Grack is going to sit behind with 70% ERS-ish. As now XTE goes to the outside line. He's going to go now into turn 4. Goes around the outside. Goes a long way around him potentially of Nova. Could he get the move done? No, he couldn't. As Grack now is going to sit behind him. Watch this all happen. Potentially looking for some ways to really find a gap, and XTE has the inside line. Nova's going to give him some space, but it's very close to collision. Grack is very close as well. He's going to look for the dive bomb. He gets given the space by XTE. I think I would have closed the door if that would have been me, but he's going to go around the outside. Potentially has the traction advantage on those mediums, and XTE has a little bit of oversteer, and Grack makes the move stick, going into P3s in the podium positions. Once again, it is a beautiful move from the Grack man. I'm going to call him. That's what I'm going to call him. But that is a beautiful move there from him. As now he's going to have the DRS, ERS, anything ending in RS. You know he's going to use to his advantage. XE, however, is going to be right on Grack's tail, but he's going to use the power of Slipstream here. He's not going to use any ERS, but he will actually turn it back on, goes down the inside. Maybe a Hamilton move. Esk here. Will he go for it? Nova goes wide. Will it be a switchback of dreams? No, it won't. Nova covers it off well. As now he's got a very good exit. Has Grack, and so is XE behind. Will Nova get double overtaken here? As Nova with a very aggressive defending. Grack is up in a P2 before the braking zone. But however, Nova and XE are going to go side by side here. Going through turn 4. Nova has kept the position with extraordinary defending. And I think Grack is going to sail on into the moonlights and dart away towards your race leader, who is Phil. However, Grack has got a penalty. I mean, the next sort of battle is the AIs, but I don't think they're going to do much, to be honest. So this is kind of the next best thing at the minute, second, third, and fourth. This is kind of the battle we're going to be staying with for a little while. But I think, however, Grack is going to slowly drift out of this range. He's going to use a little bit more ERS just to drift out. However, I think out of that section, Grack has gained... Grack has lost a little bit of time there to Nova. As now, we go now down the DRS straight. These guys have hardly any ERS to play with here. As you can see, XTE and Nova, he's going to go using the DRS, and Grack is going to sit there like a little sitting duck. He can't get there though. Is XTE going to go for the move? Go for the dive bomb. It's a beautiful move if this comes off. And Nova gets a 3-second penalty. XTE has to take off to the runoff. He's had an oversteer moment. He somehow kept that on track. It's a good move to keep it on track, as Nova's barely staying in that DRS. He's clinging on for dear life at this rate. As you can see, it is very, very close. At the minute, I've currently got a hairband on. I don't know why. It's my girlfriend's hairband, and it is absolutely killing me. At the minute, it's made a massive mark, so I haven't noticed it for about 4 hours. As the AIs have overtaken each other. Jammy's AI has overtaken Snipes' AI. Oh, wow. What a move. Will Snipes be able to get him back? I don't think he will. You can see that these ERS levels are very similar. However, we are going to go back to P3, P4 battle. As, oh, Nova's tried it, but it hasn't worked. He's tried the DRS tactic to give himself DRS. However, XCE says, thank you very much, I'll take DRS, and I'll take taking P3 off you as well. Thank you very much, and I'll sail off into the moonlight as well. As he's almost out of a second already, is XCE. Ahead of Nova. Lap 12 with 36, so we're not even halfway through, which is a little bit weird, because I would expect it to be, feels like we're about to end the race, to be honest. But yeah, Nova is very close to XCE, as you can see. 6/10, Javi does pit, so does Snipes. Both the AIs will pit at the same time. Assuming they're going for a two-stop strategy, are the AIs. We'll let them do their thing. But, yeah. I don't think Nova's going to be able to get there, to be honest. So you can see both the guys using the ERS. Nova hasn't got DRS. He's outside the DRS now. So, I think we're just going to have to... Well, unless something happens, then it's going to be a very boring comp session, because no one's in there to keep his DRS. So, now he's out of his DRS quite significantly. It's just, yeah, you twiddle your thumbs and you hope something happens. That's pretty much it. At this rate. Sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, you literally just can't, you can't talk. Up in a minute. As, yeah, again, you can just see that there's literally no real movement at the minute. I am going to go to Grak because he's in hot pursuit of Bufferina Phil. Nova's had his screen time for about 3 to 4 minutes. He is on the hot pursuit of Bufferina Phil. Hooper has pit his first stop of the race on lap 14. So Hooper's retired from the session. That's what he's done. Retired in the pits. As XC does get a penalty for multiple warnings. And Grak is closing imminently on Bufferina Phil. But yeah, I can't really say anything else at the minute. It's a little bit... Grak gets another penalty for multiple warnings. Yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Hooper's AI, that's what it is. As Grak 1.6 behind. And they're coming up to some lap cars. Hooper's left the session. There's currently 5 people racing. Verifies 20 seconds back, so... At this point, comms is getting very boring, so... That's what I'm saying. I don't know how Verify's still going. I would have died from boredom at this rate. I'll be honest. I'm dying a little bit from boredom right now, but, you know. Oh, Grak within DRS range. Nice. And Phil's made a mistake. 6/10. We might see an overtake here, folks. Finally, long awaited as Greg now going to go down the straight. Will he potentially poise out to the right or to the left-hand side of Phil? Raindrops are starting to fall. However, Greg, he's going to get a little bit closer to Phil. Go to the right, go to the left. Will he get the move done? Go around the outside of Phil. Phil's defended lovely as Nova's back in the DRS of XTE. As you can see now, this move for the lead. Phil's got less than 10% ERS available. As now he goes right, left. He dummies him. And Greg goes around the outside. Gets to go a long way round if he has to go there. Phil and Greg, they're going to go side by side still. Who's going to get out on top? Greg has got the inside line. But compared to Bufferino Phil, and Greg sends it up the inside. And it's another great move from Greg. And he's up into the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Ahead of Phil. Verify has pits for Inters. It is way too dry right now, but the first real gamble, I mean super gamble, it's like lottery potential gamble. It'll be sliding around a lot on them intermediates and having a lot of oversteer as well. Your tyre's going to be cooked, my friend. Phil is closing up to Greg, however. As here we go, Phil is going to try and get the move done here on Greg. Greg's going to use the RS here to get ahead of Phil. He cannot do it, however. Can Bufferino Phil. It's only 3/10 separating them. You can see that it's very, very close here between these guys. XT and Nova, they drifted off a little bit. Let me see. Have these guys done a half? Yeah, these guys have done near half race distance. Bufferino Phil, 16 laps, and Nova, 16 laps on soft. So their tyres have got to be puncture territory, surely. Phil's tyres are definitely going off, surely. If they're not, then, oh my goodness, I don't know how you're doing it. You'll be doing an Alex Albon, that's what you'll be doing. But anyways. Sorry, I shouldn't have been covering the spectator menu. As Phil now, will he go for a darting move on Greg? No, he won't. XTE does pit for the intermediates. You can see the graining on Phil's tyres. As Phil now is going to go down the inside, potentially Greg now into turn 4. They will bang, argy-bargy and all. Greg is going to have that tyre advantage and traction advantage, as you can see, compared to Phil. But Phil has got the move done. It's going to be another repeat of 2 laps ago. And Greg has once again got the inside line and is up into the lead. But Phil sends it down the inside. What a move from Phil, as we now go around the outside potentially of Greg. No, he hasn't. He's got to stay put. But Phil's going to go for it again. Greg's giving him the space. And Phil's into the lead. What a move from Bufferino Phil. Arguably, he's on thin ice. And he's made himself look like an ice skater. Dancing elegance. Elegantly. With class, with that manoeuvre, with a pure dive bomb down the inside. What a move, but can Greg potentially get him back? That is the question. Greg has got more ERS. Phil has got literally nothing left in his locker. He's a sitting duck. On 18 lap old soft, sorry. He's going half the race distance. On them softs. There is no way in hell his tyres are not going to puncture. No way. Surely. I think Phil's wanting, praying. I can check something very, very quickly, actually. By the power of connections. I could probably check what, but Phil's tyres have surely got to be burning by now. As you can see now, Greg is very close to getting to Bufferino Phil. Verifies gained a lot of time. No, yeah, that's a pit stop, that's fine. But anyways, they're coming up to a lap car that is of Verify in P5 on them inters. He's a lot slower at the minute. I want to know what Phil's tyre percentages are like. But as you can see, Grack now is going to go maybe for the move here, potentially on Phil. He won't go for it. As again, he's just got to stay put, but you've got to remember that Phil is on those easier to puncture tyres, and I think his tyres would definitely be punctured by now, but it's buffering of Phil. He's got some work up his sleeve, and Grack's going to do a repeat of what Phil has done. It is a beautiful move, but Phil is going to keep it around the outside. They're going to go side by side in the rain in slick conditions, and Grack has managed to pull it off. What a move. He's managed to do it as Phil is going to keep the DRS, however. Will any of these cars dart into the pits? No, they're going to stay out again. As Phil now, he's going to go to the outside line. He's going to get it done before turn 1. And it is an excellent move from Bufferino Phil. And with class that he is, Verify has retired from the session. He's had enough. Only 4 cars are now racing actively on the track. Shows something, I think. But as you can see, Grack and Phil. Oh, Grack's onto the grass. Surely got to be floor damage, no? Give me a second, everyone. It's cough. But as you can see, Phil is ahead of Grack by 1.4 seconds. I'm scared that Phil will eventually puncture his tyres. So the one concern I have, and Nova actually, Nova as well, is the exact same as Phil with his tyres. It's definitely not conditions for inters yet. Phil's front right, I believe, is on about 70% wear. To my knowledge, anyways. I believe his tyre wear is 70-something%. I'm not sure. Grack has dived into the pits, and Phil has stayed out. So Phil is going one more time. Is Grack going to the intermediates? Yes, he is. He feels the right time for intermediates is now. And he's gone. Nova stayed out. Both the soft runners have stayed out. But was that decision the right one from Grack? Who knows? Was it the right decision? Was it the wrong decision, maybe? He's hit the wall. He's hit the wall, I think. But no damage to that car. The track is starting to ice up a little bit. Phil's really trying to nurse his tyres, I can tell. I think he's trying to avoid getting a puncture. I think it's definitely time for the intermediate tyres. XCE has decided to pit. What is Phil going to do? That is the question. Is Phil diving in? Phil is diving in. And he has gone into the pits. Can Grack undercut him though? That's the question. It's definitely time for interweather. Who will come out ahead? Phil. Boxes for intermediates. Nova has got a puncher in the pit lane. He's coming at the right point because he's got the puncture. The question is who will come out ahead? Grack or Phil? It's going to be Phil. Phil has managed to undercut Grack. And with a full battery, he has managed to undercut him. But Grack's now got a little bit of a margin to chase. He's hit the wall. He's hit the wall. That is poor from Grack. He's had a moment and he's losing the car. I wouldn't be surprised if he loses the car a little bit more. Overcut, yeah, same thing. You know what I mean. A VSC? Who's that for? A VSC? Oh, I don't know. I am really not sure. So, is XT going into retire? No, he's not. Jammy and CTB Snipes as AIs have surely got to be pitting for Inters. No? Yeah, as I said, if they don't pit now, they're a bit stupid. As Grak is pit for damage limitations, it's because Grak has no front wing, that's why. He is going to stay in the race though. He's on softs. Grak retired from the session. There is now currently only 3 active racers. I'll be honest, if it was me, I would have retired and just said that I got this position. That would have been me. But with 3 races, it's going to be very boring to commentate. So I'm going to have to sit here now, probably in silence. And I'm going to have to be in silence for a very long time. And hope for the best. Because this is about to become very boring now that Grak's retired. I think it'll be a Phil W with Nova in second and XT in third. If any of these guys retire, I might have to stop comms, you know. I'm not even going to lie. Because with only 3 people, it is a little bit niche. You know, like so we are racing once again here on lap 25. XT is a minute 18 behind. But obviously I believe this is a trial race, so he's doing well at the minute. If it was see, at this point I really can't commentate on much. So I'm pretty much just either waiting for something to happen, because nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen at this rate, so we'll just I can't really. Grak's left the session. No more retirees. Still 3 people. Feels at the moment. Moment and a half actually. If I'd have retired just then I probably would. If anyone else retires in this race, I will ask to stop doing comms because it's genuinely become very boring for me. That's all I'm saying. Because no one's within any sort of radius of each other. I'm a bit bored. Nothing's really happening at the minute, so I can't really do anything unless like drivers wait for each other or something. I don't know. But you know. Yeah. Respect for you for being here the whole time, but you know, I am very, very bored myself. And we still have a long way to go, which is, yay, fun. I might have to just, I don't even know. I can't even stop the comms because they've got to do the race results, and stuff. Woohoo. But with only 3 active cars currently racing, it's not very fun to watch. I feel bad for when this was 100% races, to be honest. I really do feel bad. Can someone just make this exciting? Please? They must be enjoying it more than me. SC, I don't know how he's dying from boredom. To be honest, I actually generally don't know how he's dying from boredom. He's about to be lapped by Nova and Bufferina Phil. He is about to be lapped by them both. SC gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Woo! Oh! SC's out. Ah, right, okay. I'm almost certain now that the race should be cancelled because at this point Safety car! Ah! Class. There is literally only 2 people that have finished. But anyways, Phil's retired. Oh my word. Well, seems that's the end of the comms from me. Nova's your winner. Phil's in second. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, everyone. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, please hit the like, subscribe button. That's going to be it from me here at Interlagos. Thank you, and good night.